HR-127, a malicious gun bill authored by House Democrats with the express purpose of limiting and infringing upon 2A. With national registries for all guns, a licensing program for different kinds of weapons based on arbitrary cosmetic features, and the punishments for infractions of the laws being extreme. It also comes with prohibitions on all ammunition feeding mechanisms of more than 10 rounds, including belts. Yeah, that's right. If you have a belt-fed machine gun, you can only get 10 rounds. There's no grandfathering either. You have to register all the guns you own and get a license immediately, or else you will face 15 to 25 years in prison and a fine of no less than $75,000 and no more than $150,000. There's far more. The bill is long and extensive. It bans many weapon designs enjoyed by millions. It also bans certain ammunition, 50 caliber, I believe. Sorry, Alaskans. Guess you'll just have to get mauled by those bears. I don't think it's any kind of stretch to say that such laws are unconstitutional, and it's certainly not a stretch to call them unjust. Suddenly making millions of firearms illegal and their owners criminals unless they bend over backwards and bark on command for the government isn't exactly fair. So what's the solution? I hate to be so frank and honest, because this will hurt to hear. But unless you want to risk your life and your liberty, nothing. We allowed our government to be occupied by people who seek to enact such legislation. We have the courts to challenge these laws, and we have our voices to be heard. Of course, we've been fighting this uphill battle for 50 years and to no avail. It seriously just keeps looking darker and darker. Our avenues of attack have been insufficient. We must disobey these laws. I will repeat myself so it is made more clear. We must disobey these laws. You shall not comply. You will not register your gun. You will not get a license. You will continue to purchase and manufacture regular and high-capacity magazines, clips, belts, etc. And when your liberty is threatened, you will defend it with your life if you have to. If you do not, things will get worse. They already arrested someone for saying mean things on Twitter. Once you have no way to fight back, what then? You think they'll back down? They won't. They haven't been. And they show no signs of stopping, and evidently lack any remorse for the damage they've caused. They've taken your job, taken a tenth or more of your paycheck, tax everything you buy and own from groceries to inheritance, want to take your guns, even your fair trial by creating unfair laws that favor the state, the worst being they own your courts, and they don't care about you. After taking all of this from you, they give you pennies back in the form of Social Security or unemployment. What a great help those are! A body can hardly live on that load of shit. And for all the liberties they took, you aren't any safer. Entire cities were left in chaos last year, and murder spiked all the way to hell while police fled those cities. They turned tail and left. And I need you to understand that. I need you to. Republican listener, apolitical listener, Democrat listener, these people are coming for your guns. They are coming for your words. And they're doing it all just so they can keep power and keep lining their pockets with your money while you'll only see pennies of it back. You don't need them. They need you. You shall not comply. I would like to postface this work with a bit of a comment here. This HR-127 bill has not passed yet. It is simply, at the moment, climbing Capitol Hill. I'm just being very candid here. This is completely off script and everything. Support Firearms Policy Coalition and the Gun Owners of America. we still have a chance to fight this stuff before it gets to a point where you will have to do what I was talking about in the video, where you will not comply. I'd imagine this video will age better as time goes on. It will be better as time goes on, because eventually these laws will get passed. We will live in a time where it gets so bad that you will just have to disobey or else be a slave, because that's really what it's getting to now. And it's really hard for me to say that. Hearing the news I did today about that bill really put a damper on it, because it really showed me how far gone things really are, because they are coming for us now, like as hard as they've ever came for us. And so it's not going to be pretty. No part of it is. It's not going to be easy to make the choice to take the risk of incurring legal or physical action being taken against you, or just submitting to the laws. I really I don't envy modern America. Man. Anyways, I hope you all have a nice day. Just keep living, keep grinding. Take time with your family. Tell them you love them. Stay strong, everyone. It's gonna get rough.